G'day, g'day. Nice afternoon here, sunny north coast of Australia. G'day to everyone in the world. It's an Australia-centric one, but it's got to do with everyone. There's this big talk of this misinformation bill, this disinformation bill here in Australia. How many times have I said it before? This whole thing is doomed. This thing won't pass, but even if it did, it doesn't matter. They are so out of control of this, it's brilliant. If you don't know me, my name's Brady. I started Stand in the Park. Been doing these videos for more than 4 years, saying the same thing over and over, but I'll keep saying it till the cows come home. This whole thing doesn't work. The WEF's plans for the Great Reset, the globalist takeover, doesn't work. Was never going to. They were fighting for what they've already lost. They've already lost control of the media, lost control of the financial system, lost control of the people, lost control of tech. Outdated, gone. There's still people on this freedom fighter side of things, and they just keep poking tiger after tiger after tiger, don't they? They just keep poking tigers and uniting us all. Everyone's standing on the same platform now. Sister says hi. Everyone's standing on the same platform now. I've got some stats here, thanks to Michael, who gave a really good talk down here in Byron Bay on Monday night. Got some stats here, but they're just poking more and more tigers, uniting us all. It doesn't work. So they're so dumb and so lazy that their idea for people who disagree with them, let's just stop them talking. In this day and age, are you allowed to do that anymore? How dumb and lazy do you have to be? Let's just stop them talking. They're going to put their thumb on tech. In this day and age, of us united like we are, having poked so many tigers, that's their answer. And everyone hates these guys. The major news corporations in America during the election there was 79% positive for Kamala and only 15% positive news for Donald Trump. And look how far he won by, which says lots of things. But one, how corrupt is the media? But two, how little do people listen to them these days? No one listened to them. The major broadcasters in America have everyone's lost complete faith in them. That's a major problem for these guys. And here in Australia, 36% of people trust journalists. Nearly a third of people trust journalists. And they're probably over 80. No one trusts them. No one trusts big business. 39% of people trust big business. You can't run media based on those figures. You can't run a business based on those figures. Everybody hates the politicians. 40% of people trust the government. 26% trust the political parties. That's through the floor. Critical mass, I've talked about it all before, but the cows are coming home soon. I'll keep talking about it. You can't run this on that. You can't lead people based on these figures. No one trusts the courts. Less than half the people trust the public broadcaster here in Australia. It's probably more for the BBC in England. Less than half people trust the local councils. They don't even trust people to pick up their bins. And why are we paying so many rates? What do? Mow the park and pick up a bin. No one trusts them. No one trusts the banks, no one trusts federal parliament, and the alternatives exist. The financial alternatives exist and are emerging with crypto, and they can't shut it down because they're going to cut their nose off to spite their face if they do. They need that technology, and they're all invested in it now anyway because they're so greedy. You can't put your thumb on this many people's heads when they don't like you. You can't do it anyway. It was never going to work, but these figures are just falling and falling and falling. And they thought they were to be revered. Their heads are so far up their asses that they thought they were brilliant leaders and that everyone was going to praise them and follow them. They're now scratching their heads saying, well, now what do we do? Mummy said that I get my own way. Well, let's stop people talking. Let's dob. It's the pudgy kid from school all over again, running the world. Doesn't work, though. Heads up asses. And the new normal was meant to be the new normal. None of this has gone to plan. They were meant to be way ahead of schedule by now. Way ahead of schedule. No, let's stop people talking. Not let's listen to people. Let's be a better leader. Let's change some things because it's not working. Let's take responsibility for ourselves. No, let's stop people saying nasty things about me because Mummy said that I'm a good person. Yes, Augustus Gloop. Anyway, about the 20th video that I've done on this subject. Gotta stay positive here. This doesn't work. Got to worry about what it's doing while it's not working, not what we're going to do when it does. And yes, there's going to be carnage, and yes, it's a big problem, and yes, it's a very rocky road coming. I'm not denying that, but it doesn't work, and we're coming out the other side of it in our truth. And that's you, and that's me, and that's all of us. And we're coming together, and we care about our kids, and these kids will solve this too. Don't worry about it. And this is a tech revolution. We're not going back to where we were. Said it all before. Keep saying it again.